Leah, you know, we're getting closer to summer. A good beer sounds good.
Ooh, sure
you know,
does.
nice cold beer. What about saving a life?
That sounds great.
Okay, both sound good, right? And the good news is you can do both. And to tell us a little bit more about what we're talking about, we have our friend Tony back with the Blood Bank of Delmarva. Thanks for being here.
Oh, it's my pleasure, ladies. It's always good to be here. Hey, Mom, I've hit the big time. I'm back on CoastLife with Paige and Leah. It's great to be
Mom
here.
shout out.
Yes, we love it. It's Mother's Day week, you know?
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
We're still celebrating. We are also celebrating the return of Blood for Brew. So exciting. Tell us just a little bit, if no one's heard of it for some reason, what is this?
Well, like you said, here we are in the middle of May. The sun's not going to go down until after 8 o'clock at night. It also means summer's right around the corner. So every year, you figure Memorial Day to Labor Day in September is the summer time period. A lot of fun. So about a week or so before Memorial Day, we kick off the Blood for a Brew campaign. It's important to keep blood stocked in the hospitals locally that we serve. And we're happy to partner with breweries to do that because, you know, May is wrapping up the school year, right? And that means, unfortunately, that high schools and colleges are going to stop holding blood drives. That's 25% of the blood we collect during the school year. So you have to make up for that shortfall, that deficit. And partnering with the breweries has been a phenomenal success, I'm happy to say. It's a fun way for people to donate blood during the summer and gets people involved. And we had a couple hypotheses that we wanted to test when we did Blood for a Brew back in 2021. And it was so successful that my colleagues, my former boss, Nicole Pinault, and Brian Shepard and I, we actually presented nationally on Blood for a Brew.
Wow.
Because guess what? The average age of the donors was 10 years younger.
Oh, wow.
So trying to reach that young demographic like yourselves worked, having the partnerships with the breweries. We also found that more than 40% of the donors were first-time blood donors.
Wow.
And so we presented, and we actually had blood centers around the country telling us that they wanted to replicate our success. So
That's
that was
incredible.
exciting.
Yeah.
I mean,
So here we are, the 4th year.
You get 20-year-olds, 30-year-olds, or 21-plus-year-olds, and 30-year-olds, you know, and they're going to the brewery anyways. They're like, oh, hey, I'll get a free one if I just donate real quick. And then they see how easy it is. And they'll hopefully be return customers, if you will. Very cool. So the kickoff is at Dogfish Head. It's coming up soon.
Yeah.
When is that? How can people, can they still sign up?
They can. The blood drive is actually filling up rather quickly
Good.
at Dogfish Head because
good.
they always do a good job. Monday, May 20th, we're going to be there from about noon to 6, and they already have like 50 appointments.
Wow.
And Dogfish Head, like all the breweries, is just a great place. So we all like to have our juice and cookies after we donate blood.
Yes.
But this takes it to another level. You know, Dogfish Brewing and Eats has great food, and like we were talking about earlier, you can donate your pint of blood and you can enjoy a pint of your favorite brew.
There you
as
go.
long as you've had a meal and one non-alcoholic beverage.
Yes.
We want to stay safe.
Yes.
Yeah. And you know, you mentioned that the partnership with the breweries obviously is going to involve people 21 and older who are legally allowed to drink. But a lot of the breweries also have a very family fun atmosphere.
True.
It's a restaurant setting. You also have entities like Camp Adventureland, which is not a brewery per se, and that just allows us to make sure that we keep things open for everybody, including those under the age of 21.
Definitely. Or make it easier maybe for parents to bring their kids with them. Yeah, that makes sense.
I remember,
Exactly.
I think high school, I definitely donated blood, so it's a great age to get involved in giving back to your community, and this is a nice and easy way to do it.
Yeah, you know, and when those high schools and colleges are not holding blood drives, we're losing out on that demographic, the 16 to 24-year-olds. And as I said earlier, Blood for a Brew has proven that we may not get all those donors back in terms of that youth demographic, but we get a lot of young people donating because it's such a fun, great place to go. I mean, Dogfish Head, in addition to, you know, Revelation, Crooked Hammock, Big Oyster Brewery, there's all kinds of breweries. I'm happy to say this is incredible. We started out with 9 breweries in 2021. We're up to 19 this year.
Yes.
So it's catching on. It's like everybody wants to be in the in crowd.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's cool.
so we got that going for us.
It is awesome. Cool to do.
Awesome.
Yeah. So if people want to find out which brewery or which a day works best for them, how can they see the list of breweries and the schedule?
That is a great question. So you can go to delmarvablood.org/brew. all the breweries are going to be right there, delmarvablood.org/brew. And we pretty much have populated the dates for May and June. And we're still going to be adding dates in July, August, and that beginning of September. So just keep an eye on it every week, and you'll see a brewery coming to a location near you.
Great.
I promise.
Awesome. Looking forward to that. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for being here, letting us know about it. Don't forget, you guys, even if you don't go to the brewery, you can always just go on that website and schedule an appointment. It's so easy. I've done it multiple times. And,
Thank you.
Of course, yes. And it's really, really needed. So you can do that right now. Check out their website. You can take a quick break as well with us. We'll be right back.